Hey everybody, Mark here. Today I'm going to show you how to assemble my sunglasses display, and this is probably one of the tallest ones I've ever done, so it's a little challenging for my small photography space, but I think we'll make it through. Let me go over the pieces real quick with you. You've got two base pieces, one that's slightly smaller than the other. My intention there is for you to stack them like this, maybe to use a clear acrylic or green glass acrylic would look great for the bottom, and then whatever kind of material you want here, whether it be maybe an opaque like black acrylic or white would look stunning, would look really good, or any kind of wood. So you can stack the base like that. You can also just choose to use one of these instead. Just remember that if you do only use one base piece, then you will need to adjust the length of this tab so that it does not stick out the bottom too far, okay? So again, if you only use one base piece, cut that thing off in the design before you actually cut the whole thing. Make sure that fits, all right? So there's the two base pieces. Also, if you'll watch my other video as well, when I go over the file, you'll see this, but these two slots here are made for these tabs to go right into here and there. And they're originally designed because a friend of mine I was making this for, he's got these glasses display canisters, and they just sit right here so they don't roll around. So that's what they're for. If you don't need that, you can just delete these slots in the design. You don't need those at all, and you don't have to cut these guys either, okay? So that's the base piece. And of course I showed you the vertical piece there. And then we've got the shelves that I'll pick up there in just a minute that go into here. And then the ear supports that go into there. It's really straightforward. The ear supports have little notches cut in them, so you can put them right into here. And when they get halfway in, they'll sit down right like that. And make sure that you take into account the thickness of the material you are using, because you may or may not need to adjust that slot there as well, just to make sure that it fits properly in there. You can also choose to just delete the little notch completely if you don't feel like you need it. You can just delete that completely and then just stick those through there and glue them wherever you like. So that's up to you as well. That's just an option there. And then of course you've got the shelves, and there is a line in each one of them in the design that is intended to be scored. Do not cut that line. That is for scoring, so that when you slide these in here, you can visually tell where that lines up by using that score line right there. And then of course you'll glue it in there depending on how tight this is. But do not cut those lines. That is just to help you line that up. So let's see if I can do this in this crowded space where you can see it, but it's pretty straightforward how to put it together. You just put that tab right into there, into the smaller circle. And then after you get that one in, you'll then put on your larger circle. This is a fantastic angle for cameras. I apologize for that. Put it right on like that. And then if you want to, you'll end up putting your tabs in there. And then, of course, then your shelves go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way up. And then your ear pieces go back through the back like that. Once you get them all in, then the glasses will sit just like that. Pretty straightforward. I think you're going to love it. I would love to see you guys use things like black acrylic or white acrylic. It would look really great to let the color of the glasses stand out. Just make sure you make adjustments, and make sure you use the sample slots that I talk about in the other video, because that'll really make this easier for you. Let me know if you have any questions, but until then, I'll see you in the next one.